Well, I found her. She was right next to Waldo. I'm Justin.
Sorvino, no thanks. I'm Sam.
If they grab your candy cane, then you can stay. But if not, there's the door. I'm Jackie, and this is Finding Mrs. Claus. Merry Christmas on Stinker Madness.
Ho, ho, ho! Welcome to Stinker Madness. This is a podcast about bad movies for bad movie lovers by bad movie lovers. I'm your host, Justin. With me are always Sam and Jackie. This week on the show, it's our Christmas episode. Jackie picked this one. It's currently streaming on Amazon Prime. From 2013, starring Mira Sorvino.
Will Sasso from Mad TV.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. There's a name.
You don't know Will Sasso? He's funny.
Okay. He's funny.
Sasso's funny.
Finding Mrs. Claus. Now, Jackie, you had not watched this. You watched part of it. What hooked you on Finding Mrs. Claus to make this a podcast episode?
Honestly, it was the lady, Mira
Sorvino, Academy Award-winning actress and Nepo baby, Mira Sorvino.
Yes. I saw her, and I thought, oh, I love that Romeo and Michelle movie. And
yeah,
so I watched the first part of this, and I thought, oh, this is kind of cute and different. So I went with it.
Okay. All right. Usually we try to find the classics, the murder clause plot lines.
It was this one or a Dolly Parton one that she made in the 80s where she was a country star that got hit by a bus or something. And so now she had to earn her wings by helping this family come together at Christmas.
Okay.
I feel like I've seen that and it sucks.
Yeah, it sounds familiar, kind of. Like that whole run of time where Kenny's making the Gambler movies, and Dolly's she's coming off of 9 to 5, but like there's not a ton of roles for Dolly Parton because she struggles to keep all of herself on frame, like on account of. Okay. Hey, Dolly, we're gonna have to back this camera up quite a bit.
Hold on, let me go get my triple G lens.
I'm this many. Yeah, it sounds like that time of the decade or whatever.
Yeah, somebody just follows her around going baron, baron, baron.
She's a sweet woman. Sam, what do you got on Finding Mrs. Claus?
Like nothing.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing to fucking know. So this Mark Jean guy, he's made like 60 of these fucking things.
Okay. Well, I thought I saw a Hallmark tag on the front of this.
Lifetime.
Lifetime. Okay. All right.
Yeah. So that's what there is to know about this. This is that at one point, the greeting card company was like, fuck, Sally Fields' baby's daughter's gone again to the Iranians. We can do better than this. And they did. Only slightly. And then Lifetime's like, oh, these motherfuckers are eating our lunch. We can make worse movies than that. And they did. A lot. And it's just like, on paper, this should be great.
Okay.
You've got an elf marrying a hooker. There's all sorts of zany shit, but the candy cane thing is a dick thing. If you don't pull on the wiener, you can go away or what, but it doesn't, it falls flat.
Totally.
And you've got Mira Sorvino, one-time Academy Award winner. In fact, the cowboy dude that's the love interest in this shit has won the Canadian equivalent of an Emmy, so he's somebody in Canada. You guys apparently didn't recognize Will Sasso, who I think is funny.
I recognized him.
Laura Vandervoort.
Will,
of
from the
course
Vandervoort
be,
family.
She's She's Supergirl in Smallville. That's where she came from.
Oh, okay. All right. I never watched that. Couldn't be bothered.
I didn't either. The people that liked it really fucking loved that show.
Yeah, it's got a loyal following.
Yeah. And then other than that, it's just crap that Lifetime turned out that 3-week period.
Mm-hmm.
Did you notice at the beginning, like, the first 3 minutes of this movie is just stock shots?
Oh, yeah.
I bet the screenplay for this is like 40 pages long.
I bet you they had to expand the screenplay of this from 20 pages to 40 because there is a lot of, well, man, we got about 45 minutes of content here. Let's just have scenes where the principals find each other and talk about trying to find the other set of principals that are on the other side of the hotel. Let's just do that like 6 times. Like, oh, hey, it's you. Oh, what are you up to? You still looking for your wife? Yeah. You still looking for the love of your life? Yeah. Okay. Good talk. See you later. And then they go and switch with the other principals and have the exact same conversation.
Yeah. This is a thing I didn't know about. So I'm watching this with my mom, and she got a new TV, and it's a Samsung, and the Samsung TV comes with a bunch of Lifetime, like a fucking 4,000 Lifetime Christmas movies or whatever. She's been watching the crap out of these things.
Okay.
Not Lifetime, Hallmark, whatever, all of the shitty Christmas movies. And at the beginning of this, and I didn't realize this is a staple. It is a must, apparently, in the Christmas rom-com movie, is the dude always has something on his face and the woman has to rub it off. And that happens twice in here. And apparently that's a thing that, oh, you're dirty or whatever. I got to fix you. And that's dirty. Like the visual representation of what's happening in these movies is this getting some shit off his face. Happens every fucking time. And it happened in this twice.
Jackie, weren't we watching something recently that explained, or maybe it was an SNL bit or something like that, where like the way to a man's heart is not through his zipper or his stomach, it's to lick a napkin and wipe shit off his face.
Yeah, which is not the case.
Hey, it's your name, Jackie.
Isn't that called like the mommy trap?
It's the mommy. Yeah, it's totally the mommy trap. But God, maybe I was watching it by myself. I swore we saw a bit about it that was like, I don't know.
So men really
nothing
want
comes to mind.
A hawk tuah on their cheek?
Yeah. No, they want the idea is that we're so flawed is that it's just it's the mommy trap. If you can be these dudes' mommies, that's it. That's all it takes. Seriously. And I don't know that it's wrong because I like when Jackie does mom stuff. Not necessarily spit on a napkin and wipe my face, but like when the stuff is taken care of that I don't want to take care of, I like it.
Yeah. I feel like that's still even a stretch there, though. Like getting shit off my face versus nice, amicable teamwork in marriage.
Yeah,
There's
or
the distance.
Giant Dolly Parton sized tits. That also can go places.
Why can't we get this shit off our own face? Why do we have shit on our faces?
I want to know when have you guys ever seen them like when they pick out pieces of food out of their beard?
Mm-hmm.
And that's supposed to be romantic. Like, oh, here, let me get that sugar
disgusting.
cookie out of your beard. Oh no, that was a bogey. Gross.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of beards at all. I guess that's the only thing Pete Hegseth and I have in common. But like, that's gross. It's food. Like food, dealing with used food is disgusting, in my opinion. That does not arouse me.
The better part of a chicken wing in my mustache right now.
Yeah, well, also doesn't arouse me.
No.
Now, what you need is instead of a wet napkin or a handkerchief or a thumb, use those G-sized tits to get the food off the face. Now we're on to something. Now you're going to go places.
Just take off your shirt, wet wipe over the top of each one of them, and just get in there. boxing match with my head. I love it.
Okay. Key to Sam's heart. Are we ready to do this? Is there anything else?
Yeah, no, there's nothing interesting about this. That was it. This guy made a bunch of these. There's more stock photography in this movie than I've seen and we've watched a few of these now, and I feel like this one is now the main offender on just using stock photography half the fucking time.
Do you think that the over amount of stock photography use isn't just time filler, but also, hey, this movie clearly is not currently in Canada. This is American. Look, clearly not Canadian. You know, is it some of that too? Like if they have one of these romance movies take place in Canada, Americans aren't going to like it.
I guess.
Xenophobic. Okay.
Those Canadians don't know how to do Christmas. They do it upside down. Their flappy heads.
Don't you know? Okay, all right, let's get into this. Yeah, that's what I've got. Christmas in Vegas. Lots of Vegas establishing shots until you get to the actual action. And then it's Christmas in Vegas's suburbs, because this is a confinement film. Let's just put it that way. These people are confined to a hotel. Everything takes place at this fucking Marriott that's, half a block off of downtown in Vancouver. This is not a Vegas style hotel. I don't know where they got the props. Well, there must be like some gambling in Vancouver, because they do have one-armed bandits that are a part of this film and craps tables and things of that nature. Is there gambling in Vancouver? Anybody?
I have no idea.
It's a pretty liberal place. I imagine that they let you do whatever the hell you want. If you want to lose all your money, probably can do that.
Sure.
Maybe riverboat? I don't know. But either way, this does not take place at the Bellagio or Caesar's Palace or anything recognizable about that. This is a pretty mundane hotel/casino.
It's even lamer than like those off the strip resorts that people our age would enjoy way more than going down to the strip.
Mm-hmm.
It's dumber than that. This is just like, as you said, the Marriott. This is like the Marriott by the airport in Reno.
Yeah. It's not quite like a La Quinta or a Comfort Inn. It's a Marriott.
Yeah. It's nicer than a Super 8, but barely.
I don't know about but barely, Jackie. You want to chime in on the Super 8s?
Oh, yeah. I've stayed at one of those a time or two with my mom when I've let her do the reservations. And the last one that we stayed at was right next to the truck stop and had bloody fingerprints on the wall. And it looked like somebody had shot themselves while sitting on the toilet. Because there was blood splatter on the ceiling.
Oh, Jesus.
Blood splatter on the ceiling. Now, I'm no Dexter, but I'm pretty sure there's only a couple ways that you can get blood on the ceiling, and one of them is not through a period.
No.
And the best part was that I was taking a shit when I saw it, so it was like, oh my God, I can't move off of this toilet because I'm shitting right now, but I also can see that, and it is very disturbing.
You're sitting there, and you're like, I thought this was going bad, but it's going better than it went for the last guy.
At least it's cheap. Okay.
Yep.
So it's not that bad. We've got, let's just go through the principles here. We've got Mr. and Mrs. Claus. We've got a couple elf helpers. Apparently Santa's had some layoffs lately because it seems like he has some staffing issues. And then in Vegas, there is a woman named Noelle. She is currently single. Her last partner was, I don't know. There's a little implication of that he was abusive, maybe, because everybody fucking hates this guy. Like, that guy was a bad guy. And then she's got a little daughter, probably, what do you think Hope's age is? 10?
Older, like 12.
I would say 12.
Okay. I don't know, man. She's wearing a snowflake in the for a recital.
That's just a main offender on this style of production is they get a 13-year-old and they're like, she can play 8. And then you have
right. No, I'm
generally no idea of how old they're supposed to be.
Yeah, I'm not saying the actress herself. She's definitely older. I'm just saying the child herself is. She believes in Santa Claus. Like, before Santa Claus gets involved. I don't think that she's 12. I think she's like 8 or 10.
Yeah.
And then we've got the hunk of the movie who is a bartender. That's pretty much our cast, right? The casino guy. We'll get into him. But anyways, so Hope, she is lining up for Santa to sit on his lap. And she's written a wish list. And on this wish list is Dear Santa, or actually not even Dear Santa. She writes this to Mrs. Claus. I don't know where, like, that never gets established. Like, did she see a movie or something? Like, oh, Mrs. Claus is awesome. Or is she trying to, like, help out Mrs. Claus break that glass ceiling? I don't know why. But she's written directly to Mrs. Claus and says, Dear Mrs. Claus, your husband's freeloader and a useless pile of the patriarchy. And so I'm writing to you that I want my mother to finally find love for Christmas. That's what I want. And the new Barbie skateboard.
There was a Barbie skateboard, wasn't there?
Yeah. Well, there's the hoverboard, obviously.
I have no idea.
Barbie would eat shit on that.
Center of gravity would not be good for that. No.
G-size tits.
Yeah. Wait. You want to fight gravity with no friction? Not going to happen.
I usually like my giant tits frictionless, Sam. So she sticks their wish list in the magic mailbox and off it goes to the North Pole. Meanwhile, up in the North Pole, Romy has aged considerably because they have plastered a bunch of glue. How do they do that, Sam? The wrinkle, is it just like rubber cement or what? Did they put on the people's faces to make them all shrink up? Glue of some sort.
This is just standard makeup.
No, she's got wrinkles, man, that don't exist.
Yeah, they did like there's a little rubber half mask that you could see where the line was, that it went like right under her eyes, right around her mouth, and it gave her like a turkey neck more than she had already.
Right.
It looked bad.
And
then when they go to the end of the movie, which they may have shot some of this in sequence because they just didn't even bother with it for the end.
Like, we're not. Mira Sorvino's like, yeah, I'm not doing that again.
Yeah, no.
So she's got this little elf dude who is a helper, and she's like, or no, this is the lady elf. I don't know what this lady's deal is. I thought the two elves were a couple at first, but then it turns out they're not. Maybe they're siblings. I don't know.
They're just elves.
Yeah, they're just
they just work there. She's like she kind of, I don't know, she's probably the PMO of Christmas.
The PMO.
Project Management Officer. She's keeping things on track. She's, making sure that they're on schedule for the toys and that the delivery route has been, sufficiently mapped out.
She's just got a generic email that she can just hit one key on the keyboard and it sends out 30 emails that say updates ?
Okay. Okay. So she's like, yeah, boy, I sure hope that old Chris Kringle, my husband, he's gonna come home soon because I've made dumplings. And oh, by the way, it's our wedding anniversary today, which I crunched the numbers, is December 23rd. Mr. and Mrs. Claus got married the day before Christmas Eve, the day before he has to travel to all of the children's chimneys like, he's busy. It's a busy time of the year for him. Why did you get married on December 23rd? Get married in fucking May like everybody else, you stupid assholes.
Maybe it was a shotgun wedding. She was already all full of elves.
Oh my God. And then they just spray out of her like when you step on a spider.
Yep. Updates.
That's disturbing. Oh, but he hasn't paid much attention to me lately. He's watching those Dolly Parton videos, and I just don't factor into his life anymore. I don't know, Jackie. I don't. This is not something my brain can mock because I don't understand this line of thought at all in women.
So what's happening is that he's so focused on work that
he's important.
I know, but that doesn't fucking matter when you're married, okay? And it doesn't matter that you have the best job in the world or that you have something to do. You should know this. You feel neglected all the time. Come on, man.
I do?
You're always like,
what?
I'm talking to myself.
Well, that's because I'm saying important shit like, hey, the house is on fire. And you're like, what's on Bridgerton this week?
Yeah, so you know how this feels. You're like, my wife doesn't pay attention to me. I'm talking to myself. She's always working. Like, she doesn't even pay attention to our son because she's just working all the time. And then she just sits in her office after dinner and ignores everybody.
Watches Bridgerton on loop.
Yep.
Okay. Either way, she feels neglected is the point. So he comes home from, and he's like, I do like the take on them is like, he's almost like a cliche version of like a Pennsylvania miner. Like when he comes in, he's all dirty and tired. Ugh, it was a tough day. And Bill Brasky, he's like, he's like that. Oh, I'm so hungry. I'll be right there. And then he just goes and passes out because he's fucking wrecked.
Doesn't even go for the dumplings.
No dumplings.
Which is our first generous helping of innuendo.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. Yeah, totally. I mean, there's something about the butt too. Like
something.
Like he doesn't like my dumplings and he doesn't like shoving shit up my ass anymore. Yeah. I don't know. I can't remember what she says. So she starts going through the mail and she reads this little girl's wish and she's like, oh, well, how about that? I have something to do, something I can do, something important that someone will like for me and from me. So transfer back to Noelle and Hope, and we finally meet Noelle. Well, I mean, no, we don't meet. We met Noelle. We learn about Noelle's situation, and this movie starts to get a little unbelievable. Let's talk about Noelle. She's a concierge at what is implied to be a on the strip Las Vegas hotel.
Mm-hmm.
Which
high rollers coming in and out.
If you are a concierge working on the strip, you're probably pulling down six figures.
Yeah.
You're not poor. And they don't even live in a mobile home. They live in a motor home.
Mm-hmm.
Times are tough.
It's implied like, oh, she's making like waitresses' wages. No, dude, you're a concierge on the strip. You're doing pretty good.
Yeah. Also, just sue your ex-husband who was supposed to be rich anyway.
Right,
like,
that
no,
too.
I'll just be nice and move into this motorhome.
Motorhome. Faith's dental bills are sucking up all of my hundreds of thousands of dollars, I guess. And then let's address the other elephant in the room. Noelle is really good looking.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Like she's not gonna be struggling to meet guys. Now, I know that like the film also implies that or suggests that she's so busy with work that she's not interested. But dude, she's making six figures. She's really good looking. There would be no problem for her finding dudes at all.
No, she's got Giga Chads fucking falling off of her. She's like, excuse me for a second. She just brushes off like 6 Giga Chads.
Hey, ma'am, you've got some doctor on you.
Yeah.
He's a pediatric doctor, actually. Watch out for those ones. Oh, I mean, come on, man. I'm not saying like you have to typecast some like frumpy lady or anything, but this is a little like, I know you want to put the cover, but she's not even on the cover. It's going to be Mira Sorvino on the cover. Like, make it believable.
Well, I mean, when I'm watching this, like I put it on, there's a bunch of stock shots, and then she shows up, and I'm like, I had to pause it to make sure I was watching the right movie. Because it didn't make any fucking sense.
Wait, what? Okay, so Mrs. Claus, she wrangles up Calvin or whatever the elf's name is to steal the reindeer and fly to Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but first, ma'am, you can't go there looking like that. So she gets a makeover!
Mm-hmm.
And now she's Mira Sorvino. So Santa wakes up. His house is empty. Can't find his wife. She's gone out to get a pack of smokes, he thinks, and she is not coming back. And he is a mess.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of makes you wonder, like, how many times she's done this in the last 500 years, because he seems really concerned. Like, this has happened before.
He says she might not come back this time.
This time.
So, but she also implies, like, this is the first time anybody's ever written to her with a request. So the time she's left before isn't because of some small child needing a Christmas miracle. She just fucking left.
Yeah.
And where do you go?
Where would you go?
I'm
The
going to
White
my
Lotus.
sister's.
That's where she should have went, is the White Lotus, and then gotten murdered
Oh my.
by a money-hungry yuppie.
She's
White
gone
Lotus-
for 3 days and comes back with a severed Yeti head covered in blood. You're right. It's worse out there.
Oh, man. Okay. So Mrs. C, she meets Noel. And let's get to the boss, because this is the first time we deal with him. He's the casino manager. He's a scumbag.
Yes.
He is eerily reminiscent of a Hollywood studio producer that may or may not have had contact with Mira Sorvino.
He's not that shitty. Because he's shitty at being shitty boss, too.
Right,
That's the thing.
right,
He's not
right.
great. Like, oh, I'm so money hungry. It's like, well, honestly, the casino has designed all of these aspects of getting the money out of people for you. You don't even really need to work as hard as you're working right now, bud.
Mm-hmm. I think he
Anyway,
steps over
he's-
some pretty big lines.
Yeah, he's a sleazebag.
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
He doesn't he does some pretty grody stuff with Noel. It's implied, or could lead to that, but the scene gets cut off by, some other event cutting it off.
The bodyguard guy comes in.
Yeah.
Hotel
Oh, yeah.
security.
Repeated. I'm not just talking about this one, but like repeatedly. And then he's also like the whole thing with Mira Sorvino later when she's drunk. This guy's he's pretty Weinstein-y, Sam.
He is, but at the same time, he's not doing it for sex. He's trying to get the money out of him. And it's just like, really?
I think he's trying for both.
Is he? Because he seemed like he would be too shitty at the second one.
Doesn't mean he can't try.
Okay.
I mean, it actually does mean he can try. You can't try that. That makes you a bad person. Don't try that. So anyways, he gets interrupted, or she gets interrupted from meeting Mrs. Claus. So Mrs. Claus can't help her right that second. This isn't going to be an easy thing. We learned that there is a series of jewelry heists happening at the hotel, and his right hand, the casino's enforcer is going to be walking through in and out of this movie looking for jewelry heisters.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
He's
they
doing
only
a pretty-
have the one guy that's doing security for the entire casino.
Yeah.
And he's wandering around in the open, seeing if anybody's heisting jewelry on the
This is a
floor
great plan.
in plain sight.
He's just walking up to people and showing a picture of George Clooney and saying, "Have you seen this man?"
Yeah.
I wish. Santa gets word of the whole Vegas thing problem and thinks that this is where he says this isn't the first time, but he says something also that she's left me possibly to go to Vegas for a gigolo. I think he's thinking like, why Vegas? Oh, I know why Vegas. Dong for cash.
Mm-hmm. She's fighting the Elvis octopus.
He's not. This is a fucking weird movie, man.
Yeah.
Santa knows about gigolos.
Uh-huh.
It's not innocent. It's not sweet that Santa
Nope.
knows about Fred Garvin, male prostitute.
Mm-hmm. It's his cousin.
His cousin. Steve Garvin,
Yeah.
also male prostitute. Oh, okay, so he's on his way to Vegas. Him and the elf also get makeovers, which is this is an unusual thing for this type of film. Is Santa de-Santifies? Usually,
Yeah.
a regular guy gets Santa'd up, throughout the process. This is de-Santa.
Makeup was too hard.
I was fine with it, even if it's a budget decision. I thought it was this works for me.
Sure.
And but he never stops being Santa. He never goes incognito. He never
No.
says, she goes incognito. She says her name is Jessica Buffington or something like that.
Claus Buffet.
Yeah, Claus Buffet, Rosen. But he just stays Christopher Claus.
Yeah.
I'm Santa. And everybody's like, oh, ha, ha, yeah, good. No, I am. But he's also
they're willing to look past it, though, because he's got a bag full. His little elf guy has a bag full of money.
Mm-hmm. Right. Which was what? Where did that money come from?
The
Stockings?
Goodwill or somewhere.
Yeah, it's something like it was supposed to go to the needy children, but they're in Vegas now just spending it. So
Needy children get cash from Santa.
Yep.
well, what I want to know is where did all this money come from? So is he like Santa Claus, but then he takes a 20 out of your mom's wallet and then you get your ass beat the next day because your mom thinks that you're stealing money out of her wallet? Merry Christmas, kid.
So let's crack the code here, Jackie, because we've got two possibilities. He is pilfering, which isn't pilfering. He is just straight up larceny houses, leaving something behind, but taking something probably more valuable in order to give the needy children cash, which seems like not a great idea, or because Santa's magic and he like creates stuff. Like, his little Santa helpers, the elves, they're in there working with wood and making little shitty trains that kids don't actually want. They want the fucking Nintendo Switch. So I've magically created a Nintendo Switch. What's stopping him from magically creating cash?
Inflation.
I mean, spoiler alert, he did it at the end.
That's
He did.
right. He did, which makes Santa a counterfeiter. So either Santa's a fucking thief or he's a counterfeiter. Santa has to be a fucking criminal.
He's got the funny money. Why do you think he lives in the North Pole? There's no jurisdiction, extradition, nothing like that.
Can't catch me, coppers.
In the summertime, he's selling small arms in Central Africa.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to be. Oh, there's just no way that you can make Santa not a criminal. We need to get our hands on that guy. Okay, so
been on the lam for 1,500 years.
All right, so the casino boss, he sets them up because of this bag full of cash with the high roller suite, so they're up there. That's cool. And he gets Noelle to skip visiting her family for Christmas and to watch Santa and see if he can't get him to spend that hard-earned counterfeit or stolen money at the slots at this casino. Mrs. Claus, she goes to the bar, and here's where we get some Miles stuff. We should talk about Miles. He's a good-looking Canadian fellow who wears a terrible shirt and wants to be a country star. Country singer.
He's like, so the bar at this casino is like, what is it, Binion's?
Binion's.
I don't know that
Reno?
it ever... Are you talking about the actual bar in this movie, or...
Yeah.
I don't think that it had a name. It was just like one of those floating bars that was like in the middle of the casino.
I know, but it's like Binion's. There's cowboys. Like, why is he a cowboy?
I don't know why he's a cowboy. Maybe because is that his shirt or is that the bar's shirt?
He wears the same thing for like 4 days. He smells like ass.
Pen.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Cologne's wearing. Aspen. He also is a bit of a ladies' man. He's got the clap. Probably
Sure.
pretty bad. Like I think he bangs like 4 chicks during the series of this movie. Like the timeline. Even
Just
though
like, hey, you got something on your face. It's chlamydia.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I mean, there's just no way. I don't know. This is an odd cast or an odd character for this type of movie as well. Anyways, so Hope's down there. She's also like, she hangs out at the bar all the time because she's a precocious little scamp. And Miss Claus is digging on her. She's like, "Oh, you're the best. I'm here to help you. So here's what I'm gonna do. Here's my plan. I'm going to find gentlemen at a casino in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Tell them that at 10 o'clock, there's going to be a party in my hotel room and that you should all come. And
This
also
is her
show up."
first run at it, and she's like, sausage party. This works on paper, right?
Uh-huh. Well, she's innocent. Like, she's planning on setting up Noelle. But these guys, that's not what they're thinking.
No. It's a sausage
No.
party.
I don't think they're thinking sausage party, Sam. Like,
They aren't, but that's what happens. Which is how all sausage parties start.
so let me get this straight. If you're at a party where a bunch of dudes think that they're going to bang a single chick, you call that a sausage party?
No, I think that you're like, oh, this chick's throwing out the thirsty vibes. I'm going to get in on this party. But then you realize she's done this to like 60 other dudes, and all of a sudden you're at a sausage party.
At every single invitation that she gives out, there is a crowd of men. She is addressing a crowd of at least 3 or 4 or 6 guys, and they are all, "Oh yeah, gonna get a piece of that." In unison. The only way all of them can agree that they are all going to a party where they get a piece of that is if it's a fucking gangbang, Sam, not a sausage party. Like, "Oh, I'll show up and there'll be chicks and beer and it'll be awesome. Wait, there's only dudes here. This party blows." No, they are going in with the intention of having a gangbang.
Yes, they are. You're right.
Yep. These dudes are gross.
They are gross dudes.
Yes, they are. One of them is a doctor.
One of them is a doctor of gangbangs.
Yeah. So what kind of a doctor are you? I am a proctologist. Makes sense.
You can have the front.
Yeah. Like, I've got a suitcase full of things to put in butts.
Oh my God. It's so weird. Like, she doesn't promise, like, hey, there's this awesome chick lady. She's great. She's rich. She's gorgeous. We're gonna have like this little competition, like a mini bachelor game. It's gonna be fun. Come up here. Do you want to meet a nice woman who's beautiful and has money? That's would have been an perfectly acceptable invitation. But instead, these dudes have the long tongue, like the wolf in the cartoons, and their eyeballs are popping out of their head, and like, I want the butt.
Yeah. They're like, well, I don't really know anybody here, so I'm in on the gangbang.
Right?
It's not going to come back on me, is it? Gangbang.
It's a very odd innuendo for this movie to be making.
Well, I don't know. But when we get to the party, though, I mean, it's just all so innocent.
She's totally innocent on this. She's not saying, hey, guys, I need to trick you into coming up to my room for a gangbang. She's not doing that. She's thinking, hey, these guys are just going to want to come up and have a good time. And then, they're going to meet a nice lady and fall in love with her. That's what Mrs. Claus is thinking. She should fucking have some Santa powers where she could like be like, ooh, these guys are, ugh. Ugh.
Hey, in her defense, she's been out of the game for like 500 years.
Apparently not, because Santa thinks she's going to get another gigolo.
Yeah. And before she was out of the game, she knew about gangbangs, and that was it.
That's where she maybe came from. 500 years ago. So she follows Noelle around, start asking her about what she likes in men, and Noelle's like, what the fuck? I don't know. Like to take care of my daughter and have a little bit of magic inside of them, and a little lust for life. Wait, no, not that kind of lust. No, weird.
No.
Mm-mm.
What do you like in men? Belt buckles and wearing the same pants for 3 weeks. Smells like ass.
Ben. Okay, so Santa, he shows up. He's been looking around, and he finally finds her. He sees her at the craps table. The other thing about Mrs. Claus is she's having a good time in Vegas. She likes it. She's thinking this is a whole lot of fun. Everybody loves her. There's cookies. There's these wonderful martinis that the bartender can make that are peppermint. She likes Vegas, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
warm.
She's extremely lucky. She doesn't lose.
That too. She's raking in the cash that she doesn't really need. But Santa sees her. She's surrounded by dudes. She's got the girls out. She's looking hot. And she's winning all this money. And he thinks that she is going to have a gangbang later. That's what he thinks.
Mm-hmm.
What? No, I'm losing my wife to a gangbang. She's cheating on me with 18 dudes. Christmas. The casino boss, he's like, oh, hey, ho, hubba, come on over here. Also, you got some jewelry on you. Ooh. So he pulls her away, and he's also like miffed that Santa is depressed and not gambling. So he's hatching a plan to get Santa to feel a little bit better about himself, forget Mrs. Claus, and get out there and get that money out on the table. Even though the elf guy is spending all of it all over the place, he's playing the games. So, what's the casino boss do? Calls in a hooker.
Yes. A hooker.
It's a Christmas movie. Lifetime Christmas movie.
Mrs. Claus has got a gangbang going. Santa's got a hooker.
A lady of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
A painted
and she's
woman.
She's on the younger side of things as well.
She's pretty young. She's not Starla.
Yeah.
Working girl.
Epstein Resorts.
Damn it, no. This is a Christmas movie, Sam. How dare you? We can talk about Weinstein, but not that guy.
No.
Trump. So, it's dude party time. It's gangbang o'clock. They're all up in the room. And it's not very long before the question marks start coming out. Like, wait, there's no lube here.
Uh-huh.
This is a weird gangbang. And she starts doing the bachelorette thing. And they're like, oh my God, this is not a gang. Fuck.
This is not a gangbang.
But
Do you think the gangbang guys are as disappointed as the fuckboys when they both end up at an actual sausage party?
What's the difference between a gangbang guy and a fuckboy?
The fuckboy's not generally in on the gangbang from the get-go. He's just like, oh, there's gonna be chicks and beer, and then there's not.
So like all of the dudes?
A 12-pack of hams and 15 other dudes.
Yeah, I think they're equally disappointed, Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But then she brings in Noelle, and they're like, oh, there's two of them.
Yeah.
But Noelle's not down. She's like, oh my God, this is a fucking gangbang. She doesn't get it. I got to get out of here. But it's also a bachelorette thing, which makes it also lame. It's like a lame, gross gangbang. I got to get out of here. Miles, because you're here, give me fake raspberries, and I'll pretend I'm allergic to them. And she like, oh, I'm sick, and I'm going to die. I got to get out of here. So the party's over. All those guys go home without penetrating various holes.
I feel like some candy canes have ended up in some butts.
So can we like stick around, or because, you know, we've got all this lube.
Yeah. Where'd your candy cane go, Steve? Oh, I saw where this was going a while ago, so I just jammed her right in there.
You guys want to watch the game? Santa has decorated Noelle's room all Christmassy with his magic, and so Hope knows that he's Santa. And Miles comes by Miles is dropping her off on the way from being fake sick, and he's like, "Oh, I'll help decorate the Christmas tree because I'm your new dad, girl." Is where this movie is going. Even though I've got the clap,
yeah,
you know about
and
that.
I let you drink at the bar.
Yeah.
Which is completely fucking illegal. Maybe not in Canada. Maybe that shit flies up there.
Okay, so Mrs. C, she runs into Calvin the elf, and she's like, oh, Santa's here. Oh, Chris is here. Great. I want to see him. Let's set up a date. Well, Santa, he's dealing with this hooker.
Mm-hmm.
She comes in, and she's like, she starts talking about stuff that Santa likes. Brandy and cookies and toys, and he's like, oh, I like all that stuff. This is fun. And then she comes out in hooker clothes, I guess. I don't know that I didn't know hookers changed, but they just fucked you. I don't know. Maybe she's high class hoe.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is an Epstein resort, so there's themes.
Okay. And he's like, oh, no, you're boobies. And then he sits her down and talks to her and changes her life.
Yes. Kind of.
What does he say? Like, I see your daddy issues.
He does, because he knows how naughty and nice she was in her whole childhood, and they have a discussion about that. And then he's like, this is my friend Calvin, who's not even human.
So is Santa anti-sex worker?
No, because he's nice to her. He's just wanting to help her get on a better path.
Why can't she be a hooker? What would Santa have a problem with providing his service?
Same guy selling arms in Africa during July.
Right. Is it wrong? Is that what this movie? I don't know. Seems like Santa should be a little accepting of people's professions.
Mm-hmm.
That's the path you want to take. It's your decision. I support you.
We're both givers.
Okay, so now she's dating the elf, Calvin.
Yeah. Because Calvin
Santa
loves gambling and hookers.
Well, she's not a hooker anymore. Santa talked her out of it. She's just now this sweet girl who was misunderstood and forced into a life of blowjobs or whatever. I don't know. It's fucking weird.
Which is good enough for Calvin because it's like ex-hooker, good enough.
See, the thing is, I like a woman who knows what she's doing, and she's got to have a lot of experience, if you know what I mean, Santa.
Yeah.
I don't like those ladies up, the dead fish up North Pole.
Mm-hmm. I don't need any more emails about the updates.
Yeah. Been around the block. That's how I like them. Sloppy.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
This is so gross.
Know what I mean? Don't you, Santa? Okay, so Santa has gotten into a fight.
A Santa fight.
A Santa fight. Now he's in jail. So he can't make his date with Mrs. Claus because he has magic. He goes through chimneys, but he can't.
He can activate, he's like a reverse EMP. He can make mechanical devices be fixed immediately and turn reindeer-drawn carriage into a limousine, but busting out of the clink isn't in his repertoire.
It's not even prison. It's the fucking drunk tank.
Yeah, he's in the drunk tank and he can't get out.
He gets bailed out. Who bails him out? Is it Calvin?
Calvin.
Yeah,
Okay.
the little elf guy.
That didn't have a whole scene at all. Why did he wait until morning, Calvin? Oh,
you wouldn't even need to get bailed out if you got a disorderly. They toss you in the drunk tank, hand you your summons for when you have to show back up, and cut you loose the next morning.
Yeah, that's a good point too. Okay, so Mrs. Claus has gotten sad because she got stood up, so she stayed up at the bar all night drinking, apparently.
Yes.
And the casino boss was pushing those drinks down her throat, trying to get that gem that's around her neck. And also,
what do we think if this was a real ruby? What are we talking about here? How much
$80 million?
cash could that really? What?
$80 million?
Are you fucking kidding? It'd be like 80,000, maybe.
What are you going to Google? You're going
natural
to
ruby.
How much?
How much is
On the righteous gemstones worth.
How much
Google appraisal, please.
Okay.
I'm going to the site.
Going to what site? How much?
The ruby site.
How much is the
Gems, New York.
Okay. Enjoy yourself.
So
okay.
Right now, for a heart-shaped one, at 1 carat, it's $9,175.
Jesus fucking Christ! Never mind. I didn't think rubies were worth shit.
So how much would that? How many carats do you think that one that she's got on her is?
That's at least a 50 carat.
50 carats. So 50 times $9,000.
It's
That's
like the Pink Panther.
Yeah.
Wow. It's fucking... Okay, so maybe the hotel concierge does know a little bit of what's going on. He knows the score a little bit here.
Well, either way, he's filled her full of booze, and now he's taking her up to his room to take that gem and something else, I believe.
Sure.
I think he's interested in multiple things. But Santa's gotten out, And Noelle puts a stop to it. She cock blocks him, which is good for her. Good cock block right there, lady. Santa's gotten out, and he finds Mrs. Claus, and they talk, and they're happy, and he says sorry. She's like, "Oh, I love you." But the elf,
I thought it was cute because he was like, "There's no Christmas without you."
True. She's like, "Why are you here? You got to go do Christmas." He's like, "There is no Christmas without you. There's no Christmas without you."
Brian Adams is listening. You can get back in the game with that one.
Canada. Okay. The elf, he's on to the casino boss. He's suspicious, and he starts following him around. And, because the casino boss did take the Hope Ruby from Mrs. Claus, he's got it. Mrs. Claus, she sabotaged Noelle's car. This is her last effort to get her to hook up with Miles. So she's like, "Hey, Miles, their car isn't going to work, and you need to take Hope to her piano recital or whatever, that's Christmas recital." Okay, I'll do that. Santa and Mrs. Claus, they drive to an Elvis wedding place, an Elvis impersonator wedding chapel thing. It's got to be a better name for those. And to renew their vows. And this Elvis guy is pretty good. It turns out their song isn't like All I Want for Christmas Is You or even Jingle Bells or anything Christmas. It's fucking Love Me Tender.
No, it's Laura Lee.
No, it's not. It's Love Me Tender. What song is Laura Lee?
Laura Lee, Laura Lee. She's singing it at the beginning of the movie.
That's not what Elvis is singing, and she says he's singing our song. He is singing Love Me Tender by the artist Elvis goddamn fucking Presley. Never let me go, for my darling, I love you, and shop at Macy's and be mine tonight.
It's like, Santa's like, I thought our song was The Bad Touch.
I'm sorry.
Oh no.
You know, this is a weird wedding I'm at. Since all of Santa and Mrs. Claus' guests. Are they? Oh.
Oh my.
Huh. Okay. So they get their vows renewed. It's very cute. Hope, she gets stage fright at the concert and she can't sing. So Miles is like, "Hey, I got you." And he goes out and he does his country music future singer guy thing and encourages Hope to come out. She comes out and they sing a little duet of Deck the Halls, or I can't even remember what they sing. So he's her dad now.
Yep.
Oh, and so after the concert, he's out in the hallway talking to Noelle and Hope like, "Hey, great job. I'm awesome." And chicks are coming up and he's using Noelle to get rid of these trollops. Like, trollop blocker, trollop shield. And these trollops are just bouncing off Hope. It's pretty awesome. And not Hope, Noelle.
Noelle.
Yeah, she's the trollop shield. So one of them is like, "What are you doing here?" "Oh, I'm with them." "What are you doing here?" "I'm Hope's teacher." Oh.
Yeah.
Shit. Sorry, Hope. I didn't call her back. Your grades are not going to be good in her class. Because this lady has vengeance in her eyes.
Yes.
Like, if this doesn't work out, and I hope it doesn't, you should call me Bang Guy.
Mr. Bangerton.
Mr. Bangerton, Hope's new dad. Boy, I hope it doesn't work out. Hope, Get it?
Mhm.
Hope, hope. I'm going to see that it doesn't.
Yeah, she kind of seems like she would stab Noelle in a parking lot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And like tank it, just make Hope's life miserable because her dad is bang guy.
Yep. That's not going to be embarrassing.
Embarrassment? That's what you think? I think her life will be destroyed by these trollops.
These whores are killing me.
Who hasn't said that once or twice, right? All right, so they're driving home. They break down in not Las Vegas. It's like, this place looks like fucking Iowa, whatever. They both go to the front of it, and you think that like they're gonna touch hands in the popcorn, but it's the motor, and then look into each other's eyes and fall. None of that happens. They have a discussion,
No.
and he's like, "Yeah, I mean, I'm a bang guy," and she's like, "Yeah, I don't like bang guys."
Bang guys, yeah.
And they start walking away, and then Santa and Mrs. Claus, they pull up in their limo, and he's like, "Oh, hey." So it turns out we are Santa and Mrs. Claus, and there's a buttload of presents in the back of your car. And also, it's the rule of Christmas that people find love together. It's the rule.
Sure.
You two.
And then he gives it a wink, and then he's like, next time don't buy a Datsun. The car works again.
Oh, and also I don't know if you guys ever talked about it or have the means to do something like this, but you now have a living creature in the backseat of your car.
A fucking puppy. Are you kidding me? A fucking puppy.
It was perfect. It was perfect.
That is not a decision that Santa gets to make, Jackie. That is a discussion that a family needs to have and come to a consensus on whether a puppy should be part of their household or not.
He's
what
like,
if they live in an apartment?
Don't worry, I had him shit in the front seat, the back seat, and the trunk already just to get that out of the way.
What if they have a lease? There's no puppies. You can put puppy-free lease. Now that puppy's got to go to the shelter. Thanks, Santa. Probably gets euthanized a week later because, it bit somebody's, kid in the hand. Now it's a dead puppy. It was a cute little furry animal. Now it's dead because of Santa. Not okay. Santa. Get him an armadillo.
It's all right. He was going to sell it in June for sniffing out mines.
All right.
That one got off light.
See the other puppies I use. So now they're like, wow, that was Santa. I love you. And now she's got a new dad, the Hope does.
Mm-hmm.
And Santa's limo turns into the reindeer and they fly off. Later, they get invited to Noelle and Miles' wedding.
This is the part that because I'm struggling, right? And so this happens and there's a fade and I'm like, oh, fucking I even write down, it's over, exclamation point. And then it comes back on.
Didn't need to. Totally didn't need. Except for I do like it ends on a freeze frame wink. Wink.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is nice. That's the movie. Questions?
They weren't really going to get married at the end. That was so crap. Like he slept with like 6 more sluts since then. And she's like, but he loves my daughter. So she won't give him up. And it's just dysfunctional. He took all that money that Santa gave her and spent it on new pants. And
he spent it on new pants.
Yeah.
I only had the one pair before now and smell like ass.
Yeah. He bought the same shirt like 6 times. He keeps them in his locker at work. And they're still living in the motorhome together.
Man, you are a pessimist here. That is not a nice outcome for either of our principal characters. I think
there's a lot of
what a gem he's got in front of him, and because he uses her as a trollop shield. He's not into trollops. He's into I've got a beautiful, rich wife. I don't have to do shit.
Yeah,
I
feel like. Plus, he's gonna sing. He's gonna sing at like some
Karaoke
club
person.
off the strip for about what he was making as a bartender.
Probably.
So I'm sure they have a tumultuous, short, and troubled relationship. But Hope is the one I think in the future of the timeline of this movie. There's a lot of negative places she could end up as a kid who grew up on the strip.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Mm-hmm.
she's like the female equivalent of Danny Ocean by the time
I think
she's
she's
like
totally
19.
Danny Ocean. Yeah, she knows her. She knows her shit. Like she can
She
get
knows
out
her
of
shit.
She at the minimum she can get out of any sticky situation.
Yes.
At the minimum, she might be more like Rusty than Danny.
Yeah, it is not in her nature to be mysterious, but she can't tell you that, and she can't tell you why.
Yes. Yeah. No, she's got a bright and wonderful future in front of her. Either doing crimes or preventing them, but she's not going to let you know which it is because she.
And there will be
have
some
to.
hijinks.
Hijinks, of course. Probably some swashbuckling, maybe.
Oh, maybe.
Okay. I think it all works out for them. I think they're a nice couple.
Yeah. I do have a serious question, though.
Mm-hmm.
Is Will Sasso the best Santa that we've had on the program?
David Harbour is the best Santa we've ever had on the program.
Willis, I think, well, I don't think so. I'm going to go with Will because David Harbour's movie is Vengeance Santa. That's not really Santa. Like, the true spirit of Santa Claus, they bent Santa pretty hard in that action flick, whereas
they bent John Leguizamo pretty hard in that action flick.
Yes, it did.
Because they sucked him into her chimney.
Yep.
Made him up nice.
But like straight up, Santa Claus, I feel like this is not just on the program, but like I can't name somebody who did a better job than Will Sasso did in this as Santa.
I really like this Santa. This particular Santa is a lot of fun.
He also he just tosses in the ho-hos and the oh-ohs so casually and naturally
Very
into
subtly.
the rest of his lines that I'm like, dude, you are fucking nailing Santa, Will.
Let me like my take on Santa. I'm not a big Santa fan. I don't really care for the Santa. I think he's silly and kind of a little like fucking preachy. Like he's a little fuck up. He's up his own ass quite a bit.
A little
Santa.
bit.
Telling me how to fucking live my life and whether I'm naughty or nice based off of what your fucking value system is, Santa. Shove it up your ass, old man. But so I'd like, no offense, Jackie, like the Santa Claus that you like, the fucking shit with Tim Allen where you have to be this
I don't like that
archetype
one.
What?
The one that I like is the one where they freeze to death at the beginning of the movie, and then they become
I thought that's
Santa.
called the Santa Claus.
Yeah, but it's
Right.
the 1980s version. It has nothing to do with Tim Allen.
I'm saying I'm using that as an example, and also the Tim Allen one. Santa's
Sure.
up his own fucking ass a lot of the time. Fucking even in the bad ones, like Santa Claus versus the Martians, or the other. God, yeah, I think it's just also called Santa Claus. In the cartoons, the Charlie Brown, what all that shit. Santa's just kind of a fucking dick. I wouldn't want to be around him. I don't like him. I'm sorry if that shit's on Christmas. This Santa is fucking cool, and not because he knows shit about Vegas. He's just a genuinely nice. I'm not real big on what he did with the hooker. I think that's her decision to make. But he seems like he's just a genuinely nice guy and cares about his wife. That's what he's into and does a job. Not like I'm doing a job. Not telling.
But he's also sprinkling in the true meaning of Christmas throughout. Like he's not Santa Claus. He's Santa Claus.
He would give up Christmas. Like fuck Christmas. My wife is more important. And that's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
I don't think there's any other Santas that would do that.
Hey, that one Santa let his wife freeze to death.
Right? That one Santa didn't even have a wife. He hooked up with some school teacher and they sang music in Africa while fighting terrorists. So, you know. Yeah, no, I think he's great, Sam. I think he's great.
Yeah.
Jackie, you want to add anything about this guy?
His expressions, facial expressions and everything were just so cute and, just so innocent. He just did a really good job.
His shtick, help me out here. There's this shtick of white guy comedian thing.
Yeah.
And it's the Paul Blart guy. What's his name?
Kevin
Hart. No, not Kevin Hart.
No.
Kevin James. Kevin James. There's that. The other guy that's popular now that I don't like. He's in the Bud Light commercials that are now out where he's like, "Give me a beer." That guy, he was on SNL and he bombed, and he even said people aren't getting these jokes, and it was like, no, I get them. They're just fucking dumb, dude. You're doing I'm a middle-aged white guy shtick, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
This guy is in I could see that being his shtick, but he does it very well. Like, it's subtle. It's not, aren't I a dumb old white guy? Boo!
Well, Will's been kicking around since we were fucking kids, though, too.
Yeah,
like,
you
think about it, he's had to throw a lot of spaghetti at the wall to see what stuck.
Yeah.
Because he was on the outside the entire time looking in. So he's tried to do a lot of stuff, including the Steven Seagal shit on Mad TV, which was pretty funny.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, no, I could have gone for, this should have been a Lifetime series, This Santa. And
yeah.
Well, no, I don't want Mira Sorvino doing these movies. She's better than that.
Yeah. I don't know how the fuck, what fucking, how?
Weinstein. That's how.
Oh, that's how. Yeah, you're right.
It's not just that he did bad sex things. He was a gatekeeper. Ruined careers. Hers was one of them. Fuck him. Yeah. We almost didn't get fucking, we didn't get a lot of people.
Had he tried to pull that shit 20 years before, I bet fucking Paul Sorvino would have put him out in the desert somewhere.
Yeah. Paul Sorvino for Mira, but nobody else. All those guys were doing that shit 20 years before Sam.
Yeah. I mean, it's like the line that he danced across with that one was pretty tightrope, not realizing that there could have been some real repercussions for screwing with Mira Sorvino.
Yeah. Okay. Sam, you got a question? Any other questions?
No, only down to the big one, which I'm sure you're going to ask.
True Spirit of Christmas. Let's start with Jackie.
Yes.
Okay.
It was about love and helping others and terrible decisions.
That's okay. Love makes it a Christmas movie.
Well, it was about love and putting your wife above all else. And it was Christmas time, and they were Mr. and Miss. Okay, no.
So it's a romance movie
rom-com
that takes place during Christmas. So it's Die Hard of love.
Yes.
Okay. Jackie says, no, that does not capture the true spirit of Christmas. Sam.
I think it does, even though it happens in the one line, and it's a little understated that without the family situation, you don't have a Christmas. But in his actions, he maintained the true spirit of Christmas through his being the entire movie.
You're going to have to do better than that. His being is just
by the actions that he took as Santa throughout the film were always very true meaning of Christmas all the way through.
I need an example.
Not
banging hookers.
Not banging hookers. The fucking puppy.
That's the true spirit of getting.
No, it's not.
No, I don't know if I like your argument either.
Okay.
However, when it comes to me, I'm going to say yes, it does. And I'll tell you why. Because, Jackie,
Okay.
I think you were right. This movie is about love, but it's about loving your wife, but also finding love. Because I learned a fun fact today that there is only 6, well, actually there's 5 and then other topics about Christmas in songs. If you take every single popular Christmas song, you will only be able to come up with 5 categories of what that song is about, and then an other category, but it's all equal. So the 1 out of every 6 Christmas songs is about being single and finding love. 1 out of 6. That's high. That's a lot.
It's very
that's up there with Snow and
thirsty Christmas
and Santa and being at home for the holidays. Like, it's equal in amount to being home for the holidays.
Sure.
That's a lot of songs are about finding love over Christmas. So how can I say that 1/6 of all popular Christmas songs are full of shit and don't capture the true spirit of Christmas? I can't say that. They have to. There's too many of them. This movie does capture the true spirit of Christmas, according to pop culture.
Okay.
That's my argument.
I like how you shut Sam and I down.
Yeah.
And then we're like, but I am the only one that can answer why this is Christmas.
Well, because your guys' arguments were contradictory to your own argument. He says ho, ho, ho. You have to say ho, ho,
He's
ho.
very
to be a Christmas
Santa-y in my defense.
Yeah, but that's not a good reason because we just
no,
established
it's not.
that
I don't
Santa
care.
sucks. Santa sucks, except for this Santa. So,
Yeah.
I that's my. I could be wrong. You guys can tell me I'm an asshole and that this movie doesn't capture the true spirit of Christmas, but I think it does. And sacrifice. He makes a big sacrifice. Santa. If he was going to throw Christmas away and say, I'm not doing it, and people can do their own shit, why do I need to be the distributor of Christmas presents anyways? That's kind of fucking dumb. They should, the whole point of giving is so you give, not me give. That's the true spirit. He wants to throw all that away and make sacrifice for the love of his life. I think that's pretty Christmassy. Jesus sacrificed.
Mhm.
Oh my God.
David Harbour sacrificed the terrorists.
Right? Okay. Final recommendations. I'll go. No. I'm sorry. I mean, if this is your jam, this is a good one. If this is your jam. If Lifetime Christmas movies aren't jam, it's not your jam.
Yeah.
So don't. I'm guessing, don't. Sam?
I had a hard time with it. I was mad when it wasn't over. So
Right.
it's hard to, you can't say that and be like, yeah, do this. I was angry that it wasn't over when there was 5 minutes left.
Yeah.
No, it's, if you watch these, then yeah, I guess, because it's better than most of the shit that we've watched that's
I think
crap.
it's better than most of these. I think it's a good
Yeah,
one.
it's better than most of these. But these suck.
These suck.
So no,
Jackie.
don't.
I'm going to give it a do. I
Okay.
thought it was cute. And
It is cute.
I thought it was cute. And I liked the message that was part of the movie. And yeah, it was kind of corny, but I don't know. There's just something about it that it was heartwarming and nice.
You like these movies, though.
I do.
So there you go.
So you've watched a shitload of these. This is up there, though, in terms of quality on this horse shit, right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not I'm going to my high school reunion in Vermont where I also bought a barn and I need to restore it. Oh, and the local hardware store guy is a major hunk and he likes cocoa. It's not that. It's not that plot. Thank God. Because that plot can just go in the trash. There's things to happen here. It's just things I don't like. But Jackie does. So there you go. We got 10 minutes. I'm going to do, I got a streaming do's and don't. I was telling Sam about this. I haven't seen this in a long time, but like a really long time.
Mm-hmm.
But I actually had a 1-star movie experience recently.
Oh, really?
I rarely 1-star a movie.
1 star is difficult.
There's only like 4 that I've ever 1-starred. One of them is Monster or Go-Go. I think the crazy mixed up teenagers who became zombies. And the
Secret Agent Super Dragon has to be 1 star.
I think it's 2 stars.
Is it though?
Yeah, it's really close. The Saving Christmas with the Kirk Cameron thing.
Oh, that shit was awful.
Even though that's not
that
a
should
movie.
get there should be an option for 0 because it's not even a movie.
It's not even a movie. This was called a blood theory, a blood story. Sorry. Starring, not starring. They appear in this movie. Robert Zadar and Linnea Quigley. From let's see here, when was this? 2015. Now, the principal.
So this is right before he dies then.
Yeah, it's not, I think it's one of his last. But the chin was pretty weird looking, you know. The older he got, the weirder the chin got. There's some lady named Mindy. She's a booby lady. Mindy Robinson. I'd never even heard of her. But apparently, like, during the whole first run of Trump thing, you know, how there was, like, a lot of... Everybody was tossing their hat into the ring to be like, well, I'm going to say a bunch of controversial things and I'm going to get elected. And she was one of those in Vegas. Like, I think she was a Vegas girl. And also / actor. And, like, got on the podcast and said a bunch of terrible shit about, you know... Muslims and Mexicans and all this shit, and she failed at being that because she isn't our president now or anybody we'd ever heard of. But it was freaking garbage. I couldn't believe how bad it was, and I watched the whole goddamn thing waiting for something to happen, and I couldn't even tell you what the movie was about other than I think it's a remake of fucking Manos. Which, why would you remake Manos?
I feel like you'd have to watch Manos at least 10 times to try to get the 3 plot points in there nailed down exactly.
And I think that they do. Now,
okay.
I don't totally know what those... I know what they are if you were to say them, but I don't know what they mean. Nobody really knows what Manos is about. And no. I don't know what this movie's about other than it's eerily similar plot points to Manos, which it just doesn't make any... Like, that's the weirdest thing I've ever heard of in a bad movie is not goofifying Manos, but like, wow, Manos is a lot like Hamlet. I should make my own version of it.
I need to maintain the spirit of Manos in this mostly original film.
Right. It was bizarre. And it's the only thing that kept me watching, except for the fact that there's no Torgor. He doesn't come out, which is a tragedy. But God, it sucked. Oh, man, it was bad. Don't watch it. Unless you want to watch a 1-star remake of Manos, The Hands of Fate.
Yeah.
Is insane if that's what you want to do. That's what Jackie and I watched the new Knives Out thing yesterday. It's good.
Haven't seen that yet. I'm excited about it.
Yeah, it's good. You'll like it. Frankenstein, nominated for drama, Golden Globe.
Yeah,
Frankenstein.
Told the people that I'm like, if you like Frankenstein already, you're going to love this. If you don't, you won't like it because it's like straight up, I want to honor Frankenstein, the novel, and also the 1931 cinema version equally.
Yeah.
And so if you don't like that, you will hate this because that's what it is. But if you like Frankenstein, it's about as fucking good as you can do.
It's pretty Frankie. It's chock full of old Frankie. Jackie, you got anything you want to add? Anything you've seen? Shared?
I watched the new Merry Xmas or Xmas Merry, whatever. Let me find it.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah, I was happy that you didn't pick the Christmas mix-up because Netflix was fucking tossing that at everybody the last couple weeks, and I was like, oh, boy, I bet that's going to be it. And it wasn't. That was thankful because that was is got all of the Lawrence brothers, all fucking 3 of them.
Oh, no.
Directed by the youngest.
Whoa.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's called A Merry
Next
Little
year.
Xmas.
Okay. So that's not like a Lifetime
it's-
movie where
No, it's a Netflix movie with
it's not
Silverstone.
Alicia Silverstone.
Yeah.
Okay. She's having a
And-
bit of a re-moment.
Yeah, she is. And it was cute, but it was I don't know, it was kind of stupid. Like it the best part about it was the guy that she picks up at the Christmas tree stand, and he wears a tearaway tuxedo to a party and then lights the Christmas tree on fire on accident and then tears off his tuxedo and starts trying to put out the fire. That was like probably the best part of the movie. The rest of it was just kind of sad and like you felt bad for these people. Like the whole time you're like, oh, yeah, these people should have never gotten divorced and like what the fuck? And it makes you feel uncomfortable.
I don't like that. Especially in a
Because-
Christmas movie. Why would you want to feel uncomfortable in a Christmas movie?
Yeah, because like they're both with other people, but they just got divorced. So it's like he was seeing somebody else on the side the whole time, and then she just happens to run into this Christmas tree guy. And they're trying to spend the family Christmas together because they've got kids and they're going to co-parent, and it's just weird and like kind of makes you feel creepy.
Okay, so it's a don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't.
All right.
All right, that should do it for us. Next episode is my pick. We are going to be doing a Netflix movie. It's also a foreign movie, which I don't know if we've ever done a purely foreign movie on the episode. We've had to have done a purely
We've
foreign
done the India movies.
Yeah, the Bollywoods. But this one's out of my home country, the old Norway. It's Troll 2. We're doing Troll 2 on the podcast, everybody.
Have you pre-screened it? Because the first one was good.
I watched it, man. I can't fucking wait for you guys to see Troll 2.
All right.
I
liked the first Troll. I thought that was pretty well done.
I blew my own setup because I was going to say, oh, yeah, my pick, we're going to do Troll 2. And you guys were going to, what? We've already done Troll 2. Yeah, how did they name this movie Troll 2? Come on.
Because it's a sequel to the movie that they made called Troll.
I know, but there's already a Troll 2. It's pretty famous.
It's not Troll 2. There's not even any trolls in that.
Oh, just wait. That's my pick, though. So watch that in the next 2 weeks, guys. You'll thank me. And in the meantime, get to the chopper. And have a merry holiday. And Christmas. We're allowed to say that again, right? Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Good job.